What is going on, cryptocurrency investors? My name is Landon. Welcome to Crypto Review Central. On this channel, you can find daily cryptocurrency videos that cover a wide range of topics. This channel is evolving into a more advanced look at the markets that include fundamental analysis as well as technical analysis and anything that's trending in this space. We have an entirely new giveaway structure that's in the description below. We are hitting the view threshold. We just need more engagements. All we need to do is hit 50 likes and I will roll out that giveaway. So make sure after you're done watching the video to hit that like button and comment something of value. I always love hearing from you guys, and there's not nearly enough engagements for how many views we are getting. So if you are listening to this, make sure to go down and click that like button right now. We are always having a look at this diverse cryptocurrency market and all of the assets' respective prices. Last video, we covered the flash drop that these markets saw, falling from a high of $240 billion, losing $40 billion, stumbling at $225 billion, which was Bitcoin at 7K, and then quickly down to $200 billion, which is about where we were hovering at halfway through August, before we saw that pretty decent run. Bitcoin is struggling around $6,300, while some altcoins have started to make a recovery, except for a few, notably Dogecoin wasn't really impacted by this flash drop and saw a slight pump during the flash drop. Look at that crazy volume spike that happened. Doge is not behaving like any of the other assets right now, and it's a phenomenal thing for those Doge holders. At half of a cent right now, it's very good. And we see activity like this in a number of different assets throughout the entire process. Whether Bitcoin is taking a steep drop off or getting a pump, you can always count on a couple of assets to not follow the rest of the market. It is Doge in this case. Studies are still showing a lot of bullish divergence in the market, and there's still a lot of promise for the close of 2018. So please don't panic just yet. It's been 3 days since we saw that flash drop. Starting on September 5th, Bitcoin was sitting at $7,380, but dropped 14%. Today, Bitcoin started the day at 65, only to drop down to 63. And now is back up to just under 65. We've come a long way since this time last year, but we still have a ways to go before we can really rejoice in our quote-unquote early adoption of Bitcoin. Yes, we are still early adopters, even those that are just getting into the market right now. Today, we are covering a widely used statistic and one that I personally identify with and am using in my navigation of creating content here on YouTube, as well as the odd trade that I'll make. While Mark Twain is famous for saying there are three kinds of lies, damned lies, and statistics, numbers are a way to gauge a certain market or use a particular data set for a purpose. I'm going to show you an article from blocked.com that suggests almost 50% of US millennials are open to using cryptocurrency as a primary currency in replace of the US dollar. It's agreed by most that millennials, those who are born between 81 and 96, who are 22 to 37 years old, of which I am a member of, will watch video content before making a purchase. I recently purchased a DSLR camera from Amazon, actually using Bitcoin. I used Badali.com and I have nothing but positive things to say about it. You go to Badali.com, select gift cards, go to your country, select your country, and then select the company you want to deal with. It was so fast and so sleek. I'm incredibly impressed with the whole process. This isn't a paid sponsorship. I was just very happy with the overall service. Plus, I was talking with them live while I was doing it. It was an amazing experience that I encourage anyone to do if you are interested. Social influencers are playing such a huge role in advertising, and cryptocurrency is no different. The use and awareness of cryptocurrencies are going to play a major role in everyone's lives, whether it's behind the scenes or under the hood, as Ivan on Tech will say. From point-of-sale systems to a retail environment, companies are going to employ more blockchain-based systems that are going to permeate our everyday lives. It's really starting to happen. Almost 50% of millennials are open to using cryptocurrency as a primary means of currency. I know that I personally do, but I also get paid in Bitcoin. And that is a growing trend in and of itself. Millennials are ready to make the shift. There's new data that suggests about half of the young tech-savvy millennials would swap their fiat with a digital asset. A large number of Americans across different age groups are reported to be familiar with at least one kind of cryptocurrency. Even though everyone doesn't agree on the future of this space in their respective countries, it seems that everyone is beginning to be a part of this space. I don't know that cryptocurrencies can overtake fiat, but as for creating industry-specific solutions, such as what Ripple or Stellar is doing in cross-border payments, or what VeChain is doing in cold chain logistics, or what Bancor has done in Kenya, there's a number of solutions being made by blockchain-based assets. Increasingly, the general public is beginning to learn about digital assets and the various cryptocurrencies. Almost everyone that I've talked to in my personal life has heard about Bitcoin in one way or another, and not just through me. And I tell them all the time, whether it's through me or the news, those who are not familiar with cryptocurrency or Bitcoin will most definitely be hearing more about it as time goes on. I say in the next 12 to 18 months, those who have only heard about Bitcoin will be hearing more, and potentially owning some themselves. The question remains then, are people buying digital assets? While awareness is the beginning of interest, Block.com reports, it isn't necessarily a precursor to interaction. 87% of people who understand and are aware of this space claim to have never purchased themselves. Almost half of that same group say they're glad they didn't buy it earlier and didn't intend to buy it in the future as well. There's a small amount that wish they'd jumped the bandwagon earlier, and I thought that number would be a little higher. But of course, people that are over 35 and particularly over 55 show a decreased interest in this overall space, but that doesn't matter in my opinion. It's going to continue to evolve and continue to permeate our lives regardless. On the other hand, 34% of people believe that crypto will not be widely accepted in the next decade. So that is just about 1/3. That same number also feel that cryptocurrencies are used for illegal purchases, which is a bit of a stereotype and a taboo at this point. Still, millennials' response is unheard of and is comparatively a lot warmer and welcoming than other demographics. These numbers are both fascinating and very promising for the future of cryptocurrency as the markets continue to grow in both market cap and development. The development side of things is so fast-paced. There's new partnerships being announced every day. There's an increased number of cryptocurrency-related products being available, whether it's companies starting to jump on board with retail services, or it's institutional interest like what the Intercontinental Exchange has done with their new backed product, or Coinbase's custody service, and or new players other than Coinbase that are getting into custodial services with this market. All of the above is only going to quicken the pace that this market is developed and quicken the pace with which the market cap grows. And I will be here reporting the news and relevant information here at Crypto Review Central. So continue to keep yourself up to date and entertained on these evolving markets by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Make sure to click the white bell notification button so you get a notification every time I upload a video. And let's get these engagements up so I can start giving away some of this Bitcoin. It's a great way to accumulate more Bitcoin while getting a ton of new information. Thank you once again to the CRC crew for your continued support. Flash drops and flash pumps are common in this space, so please don't panic. Keep calm and hodl on, and I will see everyone next time.